Hi, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in today. 582 here on the bench. It suffered the effects of drinking its fuel tank. So what is that? Well, the up to 10% ethanol in the automotive gasoline that it's been running on has degraded the resin in the fuel tanks, and it has, of course, gone right through the fuel filter. It's incorporated with the fuel. It's gone right through the fuel filter, through the carburetors, and been burned in the combustion chamber. Now, what I noticed with this is I went, wow, this I can see right in the intake ports here, and you can see that without even dismantling the engine. So I think this is a very good indicator. If you don't know what your fuel tank's made out of, we all hope it's made out of the good stuff. Maybe it's made out of the cheapest resin on the planet. Nobody really seems to know. And I think this is a valid way to find out if your engine's been drinking resin, gasoline and oil, or just gas and oil like it's supposed to. So I'm going to switch around. We're going to use the big magnifier, and I'll show you what I see in the ports here, because I think it's, as I said, I think it's valid, and I think it's well worth sharing. With the carburetor removed, it's easy to see the deposits that are in here. This, I would call it a tan color. It should, because it should look exactly like aluminum color. So just for comparison, here is another housing. Here's our aluminum color, and get it so it's on the right light here. And it should be all aluminum color all the way around inside here. So for sure some deposits there. Why does this always stay nice and clean like this? There's always fuel and oil going by it, fuel at least, depending upon if it's a premix or an oil pump, but there's always fuel going by here washing it, and that's why it should be clean. So this had fuel going by it and washing it, yes, but it also had resin, which is starting to deposit off on the sides here. So a very good indicator. This is the mag side, and we can see the same deposits in here. And of course, as I said, it should look like aluminum, right? It should look like clean aluminum from the fuel going by and washing it all the time. So the fuel's been going by there for sure, yes, but the resin is dropping out and starting to deposit on the side of the port. The on-the-aircraft inspection would be remove the carburetor, and with a really good light, let's look in the port. Well, here we go. Look at all the deposits all the way down, and there's deposits on this side where you can't see right now. To me, that is a clear indication that this engine has been drinking the fuel tank, and it needs the engine to immediately come out of service, be inspected, and the fuel tanks replaced, and the entire fuel system flushed and cleaned out. We'll remove the cover, exposing the rotary valve plate, and I see this shiny appearance in this area is what I expect to see over the whole plate. I don't really see it there. It's pretty dull, and it's kind of dull over on this side here as well. So let's take it off and flip it over. And we see this is all resin right here. This is the space where it fits or corresponds to it. And all of this rest that, you know, you look at that and you go, well, it's brown, it's like rust. It's not rust, it's resin. We've removed the carburetor so that we can see into the intake ports, and we saw the deposits that were there. So this is the air filter side of the carburetor, and it looks fairly normal in here. I don't see an issue there at all. The carburetors are kind of gungy looking, but so let's rotate it around and let's have a look in on the engine side. And of course, we can see all the tan colored deposits, right, even all around here. And hopefully that shows up on there. One sort of interesting point is, remember I was saying about seeing the flow of the oil inside the engine. Well, this is neat because I can see where the flow of the fuel at low speed, the idle. This little dot right here is a bypass port, and a little bit just before there, down where the pointer is where the idle port is. So there's a flow of fuel through there all the time, mostly at low speed, of course. And it's pretty much kept this area, this little passage here, washed reasonably clean because there's enough flow there all the time. However, like I said, this is a lot of deposits all the rest of the way around. And so there's two really simple indicators. You know, let's look at the back side of the carburetor, I call it, or the engine side of the carburetor. Is there deposits in this area? Is there deposits, of course, in the port? Now the opposite carburetor, I haven't taken the boot off yet. There is some deposits in this one that you probably can't see because it's in the shadows there. Not near as much as this carburetor, so that's interesting. This is the mag carburetor. This one is the PTO carburetor. So always something interesting when we're looking at flows and things. And as I said, with these deposits, we can actually see the flow areas. So as I said, washed clean by the constant flow here at low speeds. So we'll switch over to the carburetor from the PTO position, and it's cleaner right here for sure. This again being the air filter side. So same as the other. Let's have a look on the inside. Not near as thick a deposit, but there still is deposits there. So we can see there's a color change from right here to here. It's much more dull. So it has some deposits right here from the resin. And we don't really see there is a difference here where there's the from the idle flow going by where it's cleaner right in this area than the other. I don't know if it shows it all on the video. So this one looks much less contaminated. Now, interesting. Now let's have a look at the carburetor sockets. And this is the carburetor socket that I just removed from this carburetor. And it has a little bit of, you see that deposit on there, the light tan color. So it has some deposits on it. Here is the carburetor socket, rubber socket, and we can really see the deposits are heavy in here. So which goes hand in hand with how much deposit there was on the inside of the carburetor, on the engine side of the carburetor. And so maybe it'll show better with this light. Oh yeah, much better. So there you go. All of those deposits, typically these are just like black rubber inside. So look at all the deposit in there as well, because all that fuel had to go past this center section here of this carburetor socket. So another great indicator. So easy to spot indicators. Let's look at the carburetors on the engine side for deposits. Let's look at the rubber boots carburetor sockets for deposits, and of course let's look in the ports, which we already saw. This seems like a fairly non-intrusive way to find out if your engine has been drinking its fuel tank. We can look in, we can see the deposits in the engine side of the carburetor. We can also see, and it's really graphic here, that tan color on the black shows up very nicely on the carburetor rubber socket. And of course we can see it when we look into the carburetor port, intake port right on the engine. So if you see any of these signs, your engine's already been contaminated with resin from the fuel tank. It needs to be dismantled and a full inspection done on it. This one here, in reality, in the end, didn't need really a lot of parts, just standard seals, gaskets. Cleaning it up took a long time. It's really hard to get off. So I would say it took me probably twice as long as normal to clean all the components. Once I, inspected them enough that I knew I was going to use them again, then they're worth cleaning. So there we go. I think that that's a pretty cool method where we can check this and get some definitive results rather than just, guessing at it. Oh, well, I think it'll be okay. It still runs good. This engine, it was still running. It came off the airplane for another reason and arrived early for an inspection, and thank goodness that it did. Hope you learned something out of this. Pleasure spending time with you today. Like, share, subscribe, all those other things. Thanks. See you again. Bye now.